And now, broadcasting from the top of the skyscraper that is the Markham Hall on the Rogers State University campus in Claremore, it's Green Country's most exciting radio show, Free Association. And now, here is the Fort Smith Fireball, your champion of chicken, and your deluxe dueling DJ, Mark Lane.
It is Free Association on 91.3 FM, RSU Radio. Hi, I'm Mark Lane. Thank you for the introduction, KO. We'll see you at the news show at 9 tonight. All right, what's coming up today on Free Association? Of course, the headlines. We'll do the headlines. We'll listen to me talk about stuff, the inanities and the mundanities of ordinary life. We'll have jokes. We'll have true alternative music. How can you say no to White Lies with From the Stars? How can you say no to DJ Drez and Marty Williams with I Look Fly? How can you say no to Kasabian? And how can you say no to the Arctic Monkeys with Fire and the Thud? But if there's a song that you want to hear, 918-343-7913 is the request line. I await your call. All right, that was Jeff Who with Every Day Is Always the Same right here on Free Association. Before that, we had White Lies with From the Stars. And before that, we had a request. The request was Reverie Sound Review with We Are the Opposite of Thieves. And if you have a request that you want to make, 918-343-7913 is the request line. But for now, let's see what's going on in the news and headlines here. As you well know, Gaddafi went to the UN and he spoke, and he looks like, I'm not sure if I have the words for it. Let me say this. He looks like a boss of women. Let me put it to you that way. Then what's going on in politics? Of course, the healthcare, and all of the politics therein. We need healthcare. No, everything's fine. And then in business, well, that's none of your business. And then in sports, the Giants are #1 in NFL power rankings. Ooh, big deal. This isn't college football. Who cares what a bunch of... Did you ever think about the sports journalists? When were they ever hired as a quality control coach at any NFL or collegiate level football position? You ever think about that? Why do we look to these people for advice? I have no idea. What is this? Brady talks about his mechanics, not lawsuit. Brady got, the lawsuit. You remember somebody at his wedding shot a paparazzi, so now he's getting sued over it. What a week. He says, it's been some week for him. Misery loves company. I can attest to that. This week has been pretty rough for me as well. I feel like, honestly, just retiring, dropping out of school, and going to the Cayman Islands and just living there. Do they have reggae music in the Cayman Islands? I have no idea. But why should I go there to listen to reggae music? I could stay here in Claremore and listen to Rude Boy Radio, hosted by Tip Toasty, right here on 91.3 FM on Thursday nights. Because, he does the, Riot Radio? Well, now he has a spin-off show called Rude Boy Radio that features reggae and artists within that genre. That's Rude Boy Radio on Thursday nights from 7 to 9 on 91.3 FM. The weather is coming up next, and then Big D and the Kids with Chin Up Boy, or whatever you want. Request line 918-343-7913. It's Free Association. It is Free Association. This is DJ Drez and Marty Williams with I Look Fly. Right here on 91.3 FM. The request line remains open at 918-343-7913 if you have a request. Coming up next, we've got some soliloquists of sound with Look. Then we got Seawolf with Dew in the Grass. that's what we got going on right here on Free Association. So anyway, yesterday, I don't know if you know this, but Dallas Cowboys running back Tayshard Choice was making an autograph appearance in Broken Arrow yesterday, and I heard about it, and I went there, and I got Tayshard Choice to autograph something. But another thing that I wanted to get Tayshard Choice to do was I wanted him to also say a little something on videotape so that I could use it for my Cowboys YouTube show that I do. And they wouldn't let me do it. His agent, you know, Tayshard looked at his agent, and he looked at me, you know, looked at the agent, you know, they looked at each other and like, no, we can't do that. So that was disappointing. At least he got to sign my copy of Landry's Boys, a book talking about Tom Landry and his coaching days with the Dallas Cowboys. Real extensive annotated book. It's very interesting. And so as I was walking out of the parking lot of the place that the autograph signing was at, a woman, an old woman, says to me, "Hey, you." What, is she talking to me? So I keep, you know, I point to me, and I'm like, "Are you talking to me?" And she said, "Yeah, you, come here." So I go there to her car, and I'm a little wary, you know, I'm afraid she might pull out a gun and shoot me or something, like, you know, this is going to be a setup. And so she says, "I can't get this CD to work in my car." So it was crazy. She should ask a stranger how to get a CD to work. And it was weird. The CD looked, the top of the, it was one of those real blank CDs that you supposedly put the cover on. You make your own cover for it. And so the top was indistinguishable from the bottom. And I looked at it and I thought, this must be the bottom. And I showed it to her, you know, top from the bottom. And I stuck it in the CD player and it started playing. Oh, it was as though I parted the Red Sea, you know. And that's it. That's the story. That's the story. And here's the story. 918. Yeah. The whole world sucks. I feel like quitting.